I want to talk about Rarity today, which is moving away from the mechanics of the game and toward marketing and distribution. I am starting with Hearthstone for a couple of reasons. The first, that the connection between Rarity and game mechanics is strongest within this game. Cards like Rend Blackhand directly reference legendary cards, and a good number of cards generate random legendary cards, such as Sneed's Old Shredder and the Golden Monkey. The second mechanical impact of Rarity is the restriction in deck construction. Only a single copy of each legendary card can be included in a deck. This reminds me of the original legendary restriction in Magic the Gathering, where the legends were on the restricted list purely for flavor reasons. Legendary cards do feel a cut above other cards, not necessarily for power level, but because they have interesting effects or impact the game in a large way. But legendary is just one of the rarities. I also want to point out how easy it is to differentiate the rarity of cards. In the middle of non-basic cards, the gem shows the card's rarity. In increasing order of scarcity, we have white for common, blue for rare, purple for epic, and orange for legendary. This corresponds to the item rarity in World of Warcraft, which is nice consistency. Non-basic cards are awarded for events or can be acquired through packs. Each pack contains at least a rare or better card. We have a good body of empirical evidence to draw from, with sample sizes exceeding 1,000 packs. And this is a good time to mention probabilistic distribution. It is unlikely that any individual viewer will have a fraction of the sample size, and, as a result, your anecdotal experiences may conflict with the data. If you look at the histogram and curve of expected value for a random action, in this case, rolling multiple 6-sided dice, you will see that the distribution of results becomes tighter, stacking up in the middle, where the mean, median, and mode live in this normal distribution. A tighter curve corresponds to a lower standard deviation. I want to go into further detail, but I'd rather not fly too close to the sun and instead look at the body of data. There will be a bit of rounding for simplicity, and I can get away with this because this is a YouTube video and not a formal paper. I'm going to take two studies and graph them. Pie charts. The first table gives us an average of 70% common, 21.5% rare, 4.2% epic, and 1% legendary. From the second table we have 72% common, 23% rare, 4.5% epic, and 1% legendary. At 5 cards per pack, this works out to approximately 1 epic in 5 packs, and 1 legendary in 20 packs. There were actually official odds released to comply with Chinese regulations. Let's look at those. 每个炉石卡牌包至少能获得一种 In English, this is confirmation on the empirical data. There are exceptions though. I'm going to sidestep golden cards, because they are functionally identical to their non-golden versions. In the first 10 packs of any expansion, you are guaranteed at least 1 legendary card. There also appears to be bad luck mitigation in the form of a pity timer. After about 9 packs without an epic card, you are extremely likely to get at least 1 epic. The pity timer seems to be about 40 packs without a legendary, but the biggest bad luck mitigation tool is Arcane Dust. Each card can be converted to Arcane Dust, with a value corresponding to rarity. 5 per common, 20 per rare, 100 per epic, and 400 per legendary. The dust can be converted back into cards, at a higher exchange rate. 40 per common, 100 per rare, 400 per epic, and 1600 per legendary. Being a virtual card game, these odds are calculated as independent events, outside of the pity timers. This prevents real-world problems like box mapping and repackaged products. Additionally, the Arcane Dust bad luck mitigation allows for players to collect certain desired cards, but the optimal word is collect. Hearthstone is not a trading card game. There's no way to exchange cards with another player. It feels a bit isolated, like a single-player experience, where your opponents happen to be humans instead of robots. Longing for human interaction, it looks like we will return to the physical products soon.